For some reason, Tulsa King is still narrating the same story of Tyson Mitchell after 3 seasons, and it needs to come up with a fresh idea quickly. Tyson has been a major member of the Tulsa King cast since the start. He was the first person Dwight met in Tulsa, and by the time Tulsa King Season 3 ends, he is officially the most senior member of the gang. Compared to other seasons, Tulsa King Season 3 has also placed greater emphasis on the growth of the other gang members. For instance, after being largely ignored until the conclusion of Tulsa King Season 2, Mitch and Bodie have already received a great deal of attention in the first 2 episodes of Season 3. While their tales are fresh and captivating, Tyson's is the same tale we have been hearing for years. The main focus of Tyson's plot from the start of the show has been his conflict between his desire to be a mobster and his parents' disapproval. In Season 1 of Tulsa King, Mark evicted Tyson from their home. Their friendship was somewhat restored in Tulsa King Season 2, but it was ruined again when Jackie Ming's goons blew up Mark's car. Tyson's story in Tulsa King Season 3 still revolves around his disapproving parents and the conflict between his criminal life and his family. Mark originally refused to assist when Tyson tried to recruit him as a plumber for the distillery in Tulsa King Season 3, Episode 2. There is obviously animosity between them, as he stated that he didn't recognize Tyson because of his mafia lifestyle and expensive goods. As of right now, Tulsa King has examined Tyson and Mark's conflict 3 times without coming to any conclusions. Despite their continued anger at their son's mafia status, Mark and Angie are unwilling to separate from him. Tyson is unwilling to give up his aspirations of being wealthy in order to be a member of his family. There must be another story that Tulsa King can tell about Tyson. It feels like a broken record right now. It ought to have made a decision about how to handle Tyson and his family, at the absolute least. Either allow Tyson to return to his family and abandon Dwight's gang, or have Mark and Angie cut him off completely. But for years, Tulsa King has been dragging this out. The fact that Tulsa King repeated Tyson's narrative should have concluded the Season 2 plotline only serves to exacerbate the situation. An excellent opportunity presented itself when Jackie Ming's car bomb struck Mark rather than Tyson, almost killing him. The pivotal moment when Mark gives his kid the choice to leave Dwight or the family should have occurred during the vehicle bombing. Rather, Tyson's involvement was somewhat forgiven by Mark, and by Season 3, Angie appears to have completely forgotten about it. Their relationship did not improve, and there was no ultimatum. Mark, Angie, and Tyson are having the same conversation they have been having since 2022, as if the car bombing had never even occurred. At the end of Season 2, Mark's near-death experience only succeeded in convincing Tyson to murder Jackie Ming. It should have been impossible to go back from that either, but it wasn't. Tyson should have realized that he couldn't return to a loving family after killing a man in cold blood. In addition, Mark and Angie continue to treat him as a young man in trouble rather than the seasoned criminal he has become. The fact that it appears like the previous 2 seasons didn't matter is the most aggravating aspect of Tyson's Tulsa King story's complete stalemate. If Tyson's family relationship remains the same as it was in Season 1, then all of their previous arguments and the corruption he has experienced are meaningless. Additionally, Tulsa King keeps spending important screen time on a plot that doesn't appear to be interested in developing. The story and relationship between Mark and Tyson need to change. It's been a while. Fortunately, Tulsa King Season 3 offers the ideal chance to make a difference. Now that Mark is working on the distillery, they can move their relationship forward. Tyson may come to the realization that he cherishes his relationship with his father more than the comforts of the criminal lifestyle, or Mark may come to the realization that he must embrace his son. As long as Mark and Tyson's relationship does alter, it doesn't really matter how it does. We can't listen to so many arguments about the merits of an honest day's work and watch Mark tell Tyson that he doesn't recognize him for another whole season. It would seriously harm the season if Tulsa King attempted that approach again after running it into the ground for the past 3 years. Tulsa King will be losing out on a significant potential if it doesn't take an innovative approach to Tyson's narrative. Tyson, who is essentially Dwight's protege, is the ideal representation of Dwight's influence on other people. Tyson may be used for a lot of things, both good and harmful, by Tulsa King. If Tyson could just overcome the problem of repeating the same story, he could have a significant impact on both Dwight and the show. Thank you for watching. Please, subscribe.